So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I consider my test complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Or whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
If the truth you can cover is filled with helplessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I have to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. DVD from Kyoko, should head to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Alright. Alright. Had to make sure I knew where it was. Inside we go. You're gonna play DVDs just fine. Well then I better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity, and then all of a sudden, image appeared. Sayaka! Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to be spending the rest of their life in the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
And if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood until now, but only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed sudden light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but I, in the here and now, have no memory of it. I don't remember ever meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as
Why are they
long
moving
as
so
you're
loud?
in
Jesus.
school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From here, the video repeats the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They also said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She said that life was in the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just a monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What, it just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anytime, anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more the same. Ask them the questions, and they all say yes. Couldn't help myself without a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Something that seems to obviously work in favor of... Oh, I already read that. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? Clearly. What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Ding dong bing bong.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
It's time for the trial, huh?
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you-know-where.
Better begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Last time all of our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. In we go. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does this mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after the other, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero. Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like a first-class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
I'm late.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Oh, a strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes.
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I wouldn't. But I thought you couldn't. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. And then, where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Hey there, everyone here. Oh, I'm wearing all the gloomy faces I see.
Well, now.
Okay, well, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is going to be southern pitch like despair, climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is a final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If this were the Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the chair every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope. That despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try to run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, he has followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared to the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, especially with each other.
however,
But you know what that is. Why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
We can tell us all about it soon. Class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. Glad to hear you say that. Nick Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And then I was aboard the elevator. I started making my way towards the opening. Step after step toward the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. Praying to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed it inside down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. That warning made descend, deeper and deeper, deeper still, deeper and deeper. Closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just a perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's a long-awaited last stage. It's always decided final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin. Guess we can save again. I have no new abilities, so let's go.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Oh, lovely.
So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
What? Citation required, please.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking
Who
this
was your daddy? What did he
serious,
do?
huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Oh, do you, hero?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
The fuck are you talking about?
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
Really, guys?
To get me, I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Oh, really?
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of...
No.
Fucking picture, right?
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Uh-huh. Let me guess. Each photo
Well,
is missing the one person?
Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
You're missing?
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Fucking stalker in the background, Jesus. Wait, oh, there we go. Let's say, where's Makoto? I fear as much, in which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Is it really evidence? It's one too, it's just like I thought. Why is Junko's
The secret of
face
these
hidden in
pictures
every
has been
picture?
revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
In that picture?
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Yes, no shit, Monokuma, don't lie to us.
Trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. The connection regarding what person isn't showing the pic. Yeah, the person who got the picture is not in the picture.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my
Yeah, about
photo
time I
as
was wondering
well.
about that. What the fuck is Sakura doing?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There is something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these photos. What is it? I need to compare each one of them one more time. Julia's face hidden again. His picture. Hero's picture. Bye-bye. Strange about all of them, something I can't quite put down. Something.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
They're not fake.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
makes you think it's
remember
fake?
taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? They're real. Even if I don't remember the picture, isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, not unbelievable, but entirely horrifying reason. Amnesia. Give me an A. Thank you.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Fucking DVD.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you,
it's when the
I haven't
robot
lost
appeared.
My memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong.
Then what about the DVD?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
Yep, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
Why would I lie?
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That
Yes.
I lost my memory somehow?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yep.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
One we all agreed to.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Just watch the fucking DVD.
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed, we only have one path in front of us.
Then, I really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
You sound stupid.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Yeah, no shit. It's kind of obvious.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
There's a motive, huh?
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so back on track now?
So you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
So until we do that, or either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. Oh, Mukuro, true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
No, because we can only control Monokuma from here.
The mastermind is probably a million miles.
No, it's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yep.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but I don't want to read this over again.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Never said it was you. Or you.
Blame Makoto!
Fuck you.
What? Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
From Alter Ego? Alter Ego saved me.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Thank you.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you
A
want
lot.
something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Cry of death must have been the other wounds.
I got it!
As we already went over.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yes.
Made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when
Finally,
we discovered her
some
body,
brain power from Makoto.
she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
No.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Or just never talk ever again. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Nope, because we established that she didn't have any wounds. Or any battle scars.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
We've done nothing but deny you completely.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
That's right, Makoto, you tell them.
The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Yep.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
What about last night? Oh, that was last night?
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Oh, we never
So
established it was
who
Mukuro who
was it that
attacked me.
attacked you?
The fucking mastermind, who else?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right?